For anything in our lives, we need to constantly pay attention to, decide on that in order to continue or stick to that. It could be the field of our work, it could be the area of our family, it could be our relationship with someone. For all this, it demands a resolve from us. Take, for example, if you need to continue working, if you need to continue the type of work you do, it's not about deciding when you want to join or when you want to give up. It's about deciding every day. If you don't decide and resolve and wish to continue, you are not going to go for the work the next day. The same is with our food or with our health. If you want to have a healthy food, you need to take up a good healthy meal, or you may take up the junk food. The moment you take on something else, it's going against your resolve to eat and be healthy. The same with our exercises. If you want to be healthy, build your body strong, you need to exercise, work out. Not doing it, just sleeping or relaxing without that means that you are almost resolving to spoil your physical health. Now in today's reading, Joshua asks his people, if you are unwilling to serve the Lord, choose this day whom you will serve. If you are not going to work on that, if you are not going to eat well, if you are not going to take up something, choose this day and decide not to. You cannot grope around. You cannot just compromise on things and be in a lukewarm state. That's the problem with us. We decide at one time and we give up. We give up maybe taking up those extra junk food. We are not that firm, or it could be we abstain someday and we don't get into that routine of exercising, of strengthening our muscles, strengthening our body. And the faith too demands the same action. If we are there to have God in our lives, we need to decide yes or no. Any abstinence that I'm not willing to take up, I'm not willing to be that strong to the Lord, or that strong in our faith, that strong in that goodness, equally means that I wish to discontinue, at least for today, or at least for tomorrow, at least for some days, and that cannot bring in you that consistency. Are you truly one with what you believe? Are you truly one with that goodness? Are you truly one with the principles and the convictions that you hold? St. Paul in the second reading gives us the example of this husband and wife. How husband and wife may believe their parents and become so intimately related, they are one. And he says, this is such great a mystery, and I'm applying it to Christ and the church. And Jesus once again questions his own disciples, maybe who have gone through right from morning till night in his ministry, knowing all that he does, and finally he questions, do you still wish to follow me? Or do you wish to go away? You need to decide today. You can't allow a day to pass by or take on those resolves and the decisions only once a year. Only when you happen to go for a retreat, only when you truly recollect yourselves. You need to continue, carry on with something adding on to those convictions. That oneness with the Spirit need to continue. Oneness with the principles, oneness with the conviction, and oneness with our faith needs to continue. If you wish not to go to the church, if you wish not to say a prayer, if you wish not to do a good action that particular day, it's almost dragging your feet and saying, I don't like to continue. Let us ask the Lord, the very Spirit, to build us the strong, convincing force to go forward, being true to ourselves.